Have you ever been to a traditional black church? Those hooping, hollering, praising the Lord black churches. Well, let me correct that. I was the Caucasian member of an affluent, very large black church down in the Denver area for 6 years. I was not always at home in this church. The second visit, I knew by now that the first row, those are the deacons. The second row, deaconesses, and the wives of all the pastors, because there was a gaggle of those. So I decided I would sit in the fourth row, a couple seats in. I'm not a back row Baptist. I like to sit near the front. Well, this was a tactical error. I ended up sitting behind what are they called? The mothers. These are the older, single or individual women with the satellite dishes. The whole service. I'm trying to peek around these satellite dishes. It was terrible. But the pastor was finishing up his sermon. And he was a hooping. And he was making his point. Holy tamale, one of the mothers leaps up. And she is doing her jig and she is dancing around. And everyone's clapping and hallelujah. She gets done. Nobody blinks. This is just normal. She flops back in her chair and her head flips back. Her hat flies that way. Her wig flies that way into the lap of a small child. Ah! 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 Without missing a beat, one of the other mothers, wearing bright yellow, a little too tight and a little too short, and a little too low cut, climbs over onto another chair, bends over. You should have seen the faces of the associate pastors. And I don't know what those faces were because this was coming this way. She grabs the wig, grabs the hat, flops the wig on the poor lady's head sideways, takes the hat, flops it on here, and the service went on as normal. And I said to myself, this is a church I can enjoy.